Yeah, with a dark, so there's the white truck and then there's a dark colored vehicle in front of it, and it's right there. But past it, but you can see the head poking out. It looks like the head. There's some tape up there. Oh, yeah. So basically where those officers are at, that's where the bodies kind of. There's also another ridge marker which looked like a flashlight laying on the ground too. Yeah.
Breaking news, a man found dead on a rural southeast road in Bexar County. Sorry. Tonight, Bexar County investigators. Breaking news tonight, a man found dead on a rural southeast road. Tonight, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office is investigating. We'll tell you what we're learning about this homicide. That's what Gabe changed it to. Yeah. We'll do that one more time, but that was, we can take that. Breaking news, a man is found dead on a rural southeast. Sorry. Breaking news, a man is found dead on a rural southeast road. Tonight, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office is investigating. We'll tell you what we're learning about this homicide.
tie on.
Yeah, I knew what you're gonna do. Yeah, I think this one's free. This one's free over here. Yeah, just on there. There you go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, sir. What's that?
Can you take that?
I'd rather not hold it if I can. Okay, sorry.
¿Quieres que te lo detenga? ¿Quieres que te lo detenga?
Gracias. Thank you.
Y'all ready? Johnny? Yeah. Okay. Good evening. We're here at the scene of a possible, most likely a homicide. We're in the 9500 block of South WWI, Southeast Bexar County. Around 7 o'clock this evening, passers-by in vehicles noticed the body of a man laying in the street. They didn't get too close, but they could tell there was some form of trauma. Once responding deputies arrived, they were able to determine that it appears this gentleman is suffering from several gunshot wounds to the upper body, and it appears that he died here on the scene. He was pronounced dead here on the scene by EMS. At this point, we don't have much more information to share other than it's a gentleman believed to be in his mid to late 20s, possibly into his 30s, very thin build, Hispanic male, several tattoos, and so we've certainly got enough there that we think we'll be able to identify him sooner rather than later. But we are asking anybody with any information to share with us on who this gentleman may have been. You know, if anybody may have heard any gunshots in the area, we would please ask them to give us a call, 210-335-6000. They can also email us at bcsotips@bear.org. Esta noche, aproximadamente a las 7 de la noche, unas personas que iban pasando en un carro vieron un cuerpo de un hombre que estaba tirado en el camino. Cuando oficiales llegaron, ellos pudieron averiguar que hay evidencia que este hombre falleció a causa de varios balazos. Hasta ahorita no se sabe quién fue lo que lo mataron, pero sí se sabe que es un hombre, se piensa que es un hombre en sus 20s o posiblemente sus 30s. Tiene varios tatuajes, pero ahorita no se sabe quién es. Tenemos las esperanzas que vayamos a poder identificarlo por medio de sus tatuajes, y si hay chance que tenga identificación en él también. Pero ahorita estamos buscando que si alguien tiene información tocante quién podría haber matado a este hombre, o si nos pueden decir quién es él, nos pueden llamar a cualquier hora, 210-335-6000. También nos pueden mandar email, bcsotips@bear.org.
Were there any vehicles here on the road?
No, not at that time. There's the passers-by. There was 2 passers-by that found him almost simultaneously, but at this point, I don't have anything available to share regarding vehicles that may have been spotted.
So, but he did not get here by vehicle?
Well, it's assumed that he did, but at this point, he was found just as he is now. We don't have any evidence of him arriving in a vehicle.
Are there any homes here in this area that maybe possibly could help you figure out when this might have happened?
Well, it's a pretty rural area, and so there are some homes, but it's not like a regular residential area where it's residential lots. These are acreage home sites, and it's pretty desolate out here, especially in this stretch. So we are hopeful that as we start to canvass and we start to see if anybody had any cameras, especially those facing the roadway, we would certainly love that information.
And Sheriff, you said if anyone in the area heard gunshot wounds, does that suggest that you believe he was shot here or dumped here?
Well, there's evidence that there was gunshots that occurred here. We do have evidence that it occurred here.
And where are those gunshots on his body?
Upper body is all I could describe at this point, but all upper body, and it appears that he died right here on the scene. Again, we don't believe that he was dumped here. We believe that the homicide itself happened here.
Is this an area that is known for traffic, for crime, or anything like this that maybe?
I mean, out here in this area, we have had incidents where people have dumped bodies. I mean, it's certainly not that much of a stretch. Typically, it's a pretty peaceful area because of the fact that it's rural in nature. But again, sometimes people take advantage of the rural areas and use that as opportunity to do things like this.
¿Puedes repetir lo de los tatuajes?
Sí, nomás sabemos que es un hombre de aproximadamente en sus 20s o posiblemente los 30s y tiene muchos tatuajes. Ahorita no puedo describir los tatuajes, solamente que tiene varios.
Sheriff dijo que había evidencia que fue el hombre lo mataron acá.
Sí, nosotros tenemos evidencia que él sufrió estas heridas, estos balazos aquí en la escena.
And you believe it happened this evening?
We got the call about 7 o'clock in the evening, and my understanding is it would have happened right around that same time.
This is very out of the ordinary to find that when you're driving on this rural road to find a body in the middle of the road.
Well, sure, and these are area residents that just were driving. One witness was dropping off some kids at a relative's house. Another was just on his way home from work, and yeah, certainly a pretty disturbing scene for them to come upon. But they did the right thing. They didn't get too close. Obviously, they weren't sure, what they were walking in on. They just saw that there was a man dead in what appeared to be dead in the street, and they did the right thing. They didn't get too close. They didn't get too involved. They just called authorities and let us make that determination.
So no possible suspect description or suspect vehicles at this time?
At this point, no. As soon as we're able to get some information that we can share publicly, though, we absolutely will. But again, we would ask the community if anybody's got any information on who this man might be, or if anybody out here heard or saw anything, please give us a call, 210-335-6000.
Anything else found on this person?
No, I mean, at this point, nothing that I could part with publicly, just other than the description that I gave.
Sheriff, ¿era un arma, una pistola, arma corta, arma larga?
No se sabe. Ahorita no se sabe qué clase de arma fue. Nosotros no encontramos arma, solamente evidencia que algo le pasó aquí.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Okay, thank you. Oh, shoot, I got microphones all over me, guys. I don't know who's... Oh, Lord. Yours was on this side, right? Okay. Good luck. I'll let y'all do it.
I don't know whose this is. This
I
is
think
two.
that was fine.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you.
Mine is in here.